Chapter 1. The Basics on Moods. Mood is a powerful word. It actually comes from older words that mean spirit, mind, to strive, be energetic, and courage. It is also being referred to as customary behavior or custom. Thus, mood means way more than being happy or being sad. Moods encompass much from what you need in order to live. Spirit, mind, to strive, be energetic, and courage, are all related to moods and your sense of well-being. The basics. Different facts about moods. Moods are your state of mind, whether you're happy or lonely, afraid or angry, depressed or overjoyed. Emotions and moods are strongly linked specifically to the structure of the center of your brain, where your unconscious activities are being controlled. Moods actually have three elements: how one feels, what happens in the body, and what mood makes one do. Certain experiences and memories are powerfully linked to your mind, the reason why they often triggers your mood automatically. Moods are considered as emotional state. They differ from emotions in a way that they're less intense, less specific, and they're less likely being triggered by particular events or stimulus. Moods also differ from personality traits or temperament, which is longer lasting. Nevertheless, such personality traits like neuroticism and optimism predispose certain kinds of moods. Long-term mood disturbances such as bipolar disorder and clinical depression are also considered as mood disorders. Moods are subjective, internal state, but they are often being inferred from behaviors and posture. Your thought determined your moods. Your moods are being controlled by your thought. This is the reality. You must think, or something should reach your intellectual mind in order to be understood and processed before you can feel anything. If someone has insulted you in a certain language you don't understand, in a gentle voice and sweet face, you wouldn't get upset. But if the words were translated, your mood will swing. This only proves that your thought precedes your emotions, hence your mood. With an objective self-observation, you will know that you don't actually have full control on your thoughts, and neither on your moods. Spiritual practices are aimed towards controlling your emotions and thoughts, which are being controlled by certain elements. Elements such as jealousy, greed, selfishness, and other elements of human conditions actually control all your thoughts. The worst element is loneliness. Being alone, not just momentarily. The feeling of being alone in life is indeed one of the most powerful and worst elements of all. The power of this element is hidden from its very nature, and most people deny its existence. Think of all the things you want or do, see if it ultimately does or doesn't come down in securing a friend, a companion, or in respect of strangers. As you have lost a connection or touch with your spiritual side, you have come fully relying on human realm. Your mood becomes independent from your experiences. This disconnecting experience and mood presents various challenges in your daily life. Sense of self-confidence and self-identity can also be affected. Symptoms like extreme irritability also affect relationships. Hopelessness and sadness may become too overwhelming. The sense of oneself can actually be lost if you don't know what you need to expect from your mood. Chapter 2. Identify where the mood is coming from. What really is the difference between moods and feelings? Both of them describe your emotions, the difference is only about how long they last. Feelings are actually transient, meaning that they are the result of the current situation that you are and they can change instantly. Moreover, a mood lasts for hours or even for days. Uncomfortable feelings usually vanished by itself, but your bad mood needs some efforts to change. Where are they coming from? What causes your moods? Moods are being caused by your psychological and physical states. If you say you're feeling good, you are probably describing contentment or good health. Likewise, if you say you're feeling bad, you are probably describing sadness or cold. Teasing out both the state of your body and mind is somewhat complicated because they influence one another. On the other hand, there are also different physical causes and means to your moods. For instance, low sugar levels of blood, hunger, or sleep deprivation, all these cause change in your moods. The energy level of your body also causes change in your mood. Many people usually feel energetic and most upbeat in late mornings and in early afternoons, but less energetic and less upbeat during late afternoons and evenings. On the neurological level, the type and amount of chemical from your brain called neurotransmitters also underlie most moods. In addition to that, activities in the different part of your brain also cause distinct mood states. Lastly, hormonal changes of the body are basically linked to your moods. These changes generally are evident in specific stages of life like adolescence, and menopause and menarche for women. It gets more complicated. Seasonal changes can also affect your moods. The quantity of the present ultraviolet light has been believed to affect moods. During winter season, when the number of daylight hours is fewer, some people experience seasonal affective depressions or sad. Also, various illnesses cause certain physiological changes which in turn affect your mood states. Physiological disorders are also believed to affect the moods. Depression may cause you to feel hopeless or worthless, and you may lose pleasure and interest in your everyday activities. Bipolar disorders include above-mentioned symptoms mixed or alternating with your feelings of distractibility, inflated self-esteem, and restlessness. Anxiety disorders cause generalized feeling of worry and irritability. There are some of the most common physiological issues that usually affect moods. Moods and emotions. Moods basically involves more than emotion. They bring about different changes in your judgment, thought, actions, and in the body's basic functions. In fact, the different mood disorders are not emotional disorders. In terms of mood disorder, a person loses her ability of seeing emotions in perspectives and acting wisely against them. Mood disorders basically disrupt the essential connections between your brain's action center and emotional center. These two parts of your brain are connected. That's why your judgments and actions are influenced by your emotions. When that connection has been disrupted by specific mood disorder, a person may either act or not act. Chapter 3. Get in a take charge frame of mind. Your current mood, in a very significant way, is considered your life. Your predominant moods establish the tone of your life. If your moods are predominantly content, happy, or any other positive moods, chances you will say that you are having a great life. But if your moods are predominantly negative, well, you get the picture. What type of mood are you having right now? Why are you in this particular mood? Do you wonder where this mood comes from? Are you able to control your mood, make a choice about it? Great news! According to various positive psychology researchers and in other related fields, you can actually take control over your moods, learn to become more optimistic, be even happier, and thus live a much happier and better life that you want for yourself. Take charge. There are actually 3 ways for moods to happen, without your knowing. If something happens, whether it is good or bad, and because you choose to take control of your mood and change it deliberately. Waking up early in the morning, what mood are you in? Do you often notice your mood? Does your awareness thoughts like, oh no, it's already time for me to get up? Or oh no, I really forgot to. These will really get you on a mood, right? If you start the day with an uh-oh or oh no, the bad or sour mood that it creates can actually have a strong negative effect on your entire day as well as on your entire well-being. If you do not intervene with this, you have just decided that other things will go wrong and feel wrong, and it can also create stress all through your day. So, how will you ever take control your moods and be a happier person? Catch yourself from the act. Most people have this thinking habit that puts them in the bad mood. Worrying, regretting, and self-criticism are one of these thoughts. If you see yourself doing this negative thought habit, stop. Don't always beat yourself for some simple things that you've done for the day. You might consider telling yourself that you are not supposed to waste your time blaming yourself for simple things. Instead, think of something much better. Remember, anything will progress if you continue to indulge yourself to negative thoughts. Focus on the positive thoughts. You can actually create positive thinking habits. Create a discipline of thinking only positive thoughts. Why not make your own gratitude journal and write the things that you are thankful for? Get that habit of appreciating and acknowledging people and things around you. Vision your positive future. The time spent for thinking positive thoughts is a time well spent. Changing your language is also helpful. Your word, spoken out loud or to yourself or in your own thoughts, actually have great influence and power on your mood. Phrases such as I can't can affect your mood. Replace this with I can, or even I choose to, and you will notice a difference on how you feel. Chapter 4. Learn to distress. There are lessons that you need to learn in order for you to be healthy and control your mood swings. First, you should know the stress is natural and it is a necessary facet of your life. You feel stress as you feel threatened, afraid, or when you sense that something is actually causing you to feel unbalanced or unsettled. It's quite normal. Second, you need to know that too much of a stress can be dangerous to your health. This is the reason why you should learn to distress. It is highly essential. Fortunately, there are lots of simple things for you to do every day in order for your mind to unwind. As your mind unwinds, your body will recuperate and relax from all the events and things. Calm down. Take a walk or stroll. It does not matter how long you intend to walk. Just walk away, just walk outside, and take some walk around your office building. Get away, breathe, and focus on relaxing things outside. Focus on the singing birds, that funny lady talking on the phone, how the leaves blow with the wind. Get out, walk away for a while, and focus yourself on something way much better. Meditate. As you meditate, you are forcing your mind to just let go, focus on something aside from your own breathing. People all struggle in letting things go, especially when these things hit the nerve and they can't find a resolution for it. Meditation will take all of that away. You can meditate and see yourself go to a happy place or focus on how your body breathes in and breathes out the air. The aim of meditation is to make you feel better. Meditation does not need hours. You can actually meditate for minutes, and it's just as calming and effective. Listen to soothing music or perhaps your favorite song. Music can set your mood. You can cry with it, you can sing with it, just as it makes you feel better. Whenever you are feeling down, listen to your favorite music. Wherever you are, music can reach you. This is indeed one of the best and effective ways to distress. Take some effective herbal tea. When people are stressed, the least thing you want to take is caffeine, so avoid that can of soda or that cup of hot coffee. Opt to drinking herbal tea, opt to your favorite one. Chamomile is great, especially if you want to relax. and so is sleepy time and peppermint tea. Breathe. Sometimes, all you need is a long deep breath. Take a long and deep breath. Slowly breathe in and breathe out. Oxygen will actually help your body to relax and open up, re-energizing you in order for you face your day with a good clear mind. Controlling your moods is also about controlling your stress. As you learn how to distress, you will also learn how to take control of your mood. With distressing, you are not just encouraging a healthy body but a healthy mind as well. Chapter 5. Watch what you eat and drink. It is becoming more and more popular and known that nutrition helps in enhancing your mood. It is also considered that by eating specific foods, your mood might get worse. So in order for you to enhance your mood, what foods should you be eating anyway? Which foods should you avoid? Eat these healthy foods, avoid eating those foods. You'll gain weight from eating those, and there's too much salt, sugar, or calories in those foods. Well, you have heard lots of warnings against the foods you are eating. Most people are addicted to eating junk foods every time they want to improve their moods. Drinks and foods such as ice creams, cakes, coffee, chips, alcohol, and chocolate are readily accessible almost everywhere to soothe you when you are stressed, bored, or in a bad mood. However, there are actually healthier and better alternatives to opting to junk foods for some quick fix to enhance your moods. Watch it. What is happening when you eat junk foods is your mood neurotransmitters, serotonin, dopamine, GABA or gamma-aminobutyric acid, and norepinephrine are being artificially stimulated and depleting you nutritionally, which lead to the imbalances of your body. As this continues, it can even lead to critical health issues both physically and mentally. Insulin resistance, depression, adrenaline fatigue, anxiety are just some of them. So, it is an excellent idea for you to phase all these foods out from your diet. Begin by replacing these foods with unprocessed, real foods that can definitely feed you with the essential enzymes and nutrients your body requires to create lots of feel-good hormones. This is for real. Bananas. Bananas are rich with magnesium, which helps in reducing anxiety and improving sleep. Stress reducing and calming. Bananas contain tryptophan, an amino acid that is being converted to serotonin. Leafy greens, like chard, kale, and spinach are rich in essential folic acid, a nutrient that is proven effective in alleviating depression and reducing fatigue. They are also rich in antioxidants that protect your brain cells against free radicals which dampen your moods and drain you energy. Walnuts, high in magnesium and serotonin boosting omega-3 fatty acids. These antioxidant-rich nuts are an instant mood booster. Citrus fruits. Deficiency in vitamin C is associated with depressed mood, low energy, and irritability. Citrus fruits can provide you with instant vitamin C burst and help pump oxygen all through your brain and body. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seed is a good source for magnesium and folate, which help in regulating and boosting mood. Avocados. These are happy fruits. Avocados can provide you with lots of healthy fats that can improve your mood and keep you feel happy. They are high in tryptophan, together with folic acid and vitamin B, which in turn helps your body in turning tryptophan into feel-good serotonin. Cacao. Yes. Cacao is definitely chocolate, but in their unprocessed, raw form they are without caffeine and they have the highest level of antioxidant. But they also contain lots of feel-good hormones like serotonin, tryptophan, and phenethylamine, a love hormone. Chapter 6. Learn to let up on yourself a bit. Everyone has bad days and everyone has good days. Both states actually pass and both of them may come again, but in different circumstances and ways. Life is definitely a balance of dark and light. Real happiness does not only come from being involved or attached to your good days as well as by dreading your bad days, but by really accepting that these two are parts of your life. When you accept this, you will be able to see life in a better and balanced perspective, with essential equanimity, enjoying all the good days, learning things from your hard days, and appreciating the fact that both good days and bad days have an equal roles in your life. It is never true that learning stops. There's no sense in kidding yourself by telling when this things or that things happen. Everything has their perfect time forever. It won't actually be, just because learning will never stop coming your way. It's when you really accept this, that your life will become easier, both in your good days and bad days. It doesn't have to mean that your life is never going to be easier for you. Yes, it will, but this will happen as you really become better equipped to cope and understand it. But remember that learning will always be present in your life. Take it easy. There are times though when your hard days linger much longer. During these sad days, maybe weeks or months, or even years, finding that strength to believe that sad times will definitely pass may seem too overwhelming. Hope is the only thing that will draw you forward during these times, but if you've been in this place of sadness for such long time, then hope may seem impossible to find. So, it's during these times when even smallest steps and ideas are necessary for you to find new hope. Let yourself up again, and find happiness in your days. Sometimes, these small things can serve to be a large catalyst that will help turn things around. When finding reasons to get up from your bed and start your day seems a challenge for you, you have to be kind and gentle on yourself. Try to accept that maybe right now, you're only competent to take small steps. Buy some coloring pencils, then draw, or you can also buy a coloring book and color it. It's childlike and very simple. But colors carry lots of healing properties. The distraction from coloring and drawing can bring you in the present space, instead of dwelling on the situation. List your top qualities. Yes, you actually have lots of them. Acknowledge all the positive parts and things about yourself, without references to the negative things you see about yourself. Don't allow negativity in your life today. Take yourself somewhere relaxing, especially with beautiful birds in a natural environment. Listen to all their joys of being alive, how they usually sing because of pure love. Watch how free they are as they fly. They also need to survive. They also have their own challenges. But still, they always remember how to be happy and joyous about their life. There are actually lots of small things that you can do to let yourself up for a bit. All you need is some motivation and courage. Why burden yourself with things when you can choose to be happy? Remember, happiness is a choice. It's definitely your call. Chapter 7. The benefits of managing moods. How can you manage your emotions and how beneficial it is for you? Understanding how to manage your moods and emotions, both by learning to take control over your moods and understanding other people's moods in order for you to work well with them, can actually turbocharge your own success. You will even surprise yourself. You may wonder how essential all these can be in your life. Isn't managing moods about being good and nice, or about practicing a golden rule? And isn't enhancing your emotional intelligence can be out of your reach, since moods are natural and you don't actually control how other people make you feel, right? The benefits. Managing your moods and emotions is definitely not just about being good or nice to others. You see, learning how to manage your moods and emotional intelligence are a skill that anyone can take advantage or benefit from. And it's worthy to note that there is actually no one who could not benefit from enhancing their abilities to fully manage their emotions and manage their moods. Managing moods and emotions is among the many things you will need to learn if you actually get serious in taking your professional and personal life into a higher level. Consider an equation of feeling plus focus equals to fact. This equation only means where you place your attention, and how exactly you are thinking about something will determine what actions you will take next. Apply this in a real-world scenario. You're focusing on the last thing your boss had said during the meeting. You suddenly feel embarrassed from what she said, but you actually lack the essential assertiveness trainings to handle the situation well. Hence, instead of speaking to your boss in an assertive manner, you just continue to think all about the even over and over again. Each time, you then feel more negative, and here is where your moods and emotions get stronger, and it depends upon your style of understanding and processing this type of negative feelings. There are some people who experience their moods negativity outward, so their facts will be about anger and directed towards their boss. But there are other people who will experience their moods negativity inward, and their facts will be lowered self-esteem and self-confidence, and they may also feel helpless, especially in asserting themselves. Managing your moods enhances and develops assertive communication. Picture an angry person or a person with low self-confidence trying to become assertive. Neither low self-esteem nor anger or even helplessness can help anyone be assertive. However, by managing your moods, and having a higher emotional intelligence can definitely help you in self-management, impulse or moods control, and self-confidence. And it can also help you have more social awareness, be more tolerant and understanding of other people whose emotional intelligence is not as powerful as yours. In addition to that, with higher emotional intelligence skills, you will be able to have great relationship management. With this, you will be more eloquent, confident, and better at asserting yourself and managing your moods. Developing your skills of managing your moods and increasing your emotional intelligence takes right tools, tips, and techniques for you to master. Chapter 8. Staying motivated to manage moods. Learning how to stay motivated to manage your moods is a great factor that can help you live a happier and fulfilled life. It all usually starts with your thoughts, and thoughts lead to emotions and moods, which then lead to actions and produce varied results. If you constantly believe and think that you cannot do something, then you should change this thought for you to feel different towards different things. Your thoughts are too powerful, producing the driving forces behind your actions. Your motivation starts basically with thoughts. What's not real might seem real, depending on your state of thinking, since it affects your perceptions in life's experiences. When you suffer from hard days, you tend to have least resistance, and this is so because it may seem the easiest thing to do and it requires you with least effort. This is natural. It is a part of you being a human being. The pathway you prefer to walk can actually lead to varied situations and scenarios that either helps you overcome your problems and manage your moods, or in a worst scenario, you develop negative thoughts and negative moods, producing long-term unwanted results. Staying motivated. Yes, it's true. Bad moods may lead to worst scenarios, but good moods may lead you to good scenarios. It's that easy, just so you know. Happiness is a choice. So instead of begrudging your bad day with your bad moods, why not see each day as the best days of your life and live up with cheerful moods? Isn't that great? It is essential for you to stay very motivated to manage your moods, to create consistent actions that can promote positive outcome for you. Therefore, you should identify what drives your good moods and what drive your bad moods. And remember to eliminate all the negative things out of your life and stay positive. This will help you in managing your moods in a way that you make it a habit of yourself. Synchronicity facilitates a flow of true happy events that become one of your daily and normal routine. Positive energy will surround you and all the things you touch will literally turn to gold. With this, the law of true abundance will bless you daily. If you really want this to happen, here's a simple yet powerful plan. This is a 6-point personal plan that can design your moods. Arise from bed quickly, get out from your bed immediately. Give yourself enough purpose to see the new day as another bright great day. Say it out loud: it is definitely a good day. This will help you start your day with a positive energy. Be ready to join a happy world. Sing, in the shower and even in your car. Feeling depressed whenever you sing? No way. Singing will set a good mood for a positive thinking. Compliment others, say something good and nice to people, enjoy your life and encourage a sense of gratitude. Read aloud, hear your own voice. Try to appreciate the sound of your voice. Read aloud and your brain will hear it, and as you accept the sound of your voice, it will give you security and create a higher self-esteem. Maintain only positive thoughts, avoid negativity. Try to avoid negative people. It will help you focus more into good things from any situation, and notice lesser negative things. So, stay motivated in managing your moods. With this, you will be able to live a happier life. Chapter 9. Staying on track. So you want to stay on track with your life, right? Well, staying on track unmotivated can be a daunting task for some people. But it is nearly possible for everyone as long as one exerts real dedication. It is essential for you to know the importance of developing systems, how to be and stay interested in everything that you are doing. Staying on track and motivated through a system. Setting up a system is among the effective ways of staying motivated in life. Okay, it may sound not so glamorous, but as you study successful people, you will notice that all of them have some success system on place. It is definitely a potentially important factor of creating a life you really want. Why not plan ahead for the next day? This is a powerful method that is often overlooked for being so simple. Don't fall in this trap. Plan ahead of your next day. With this you won't spend time wondering what your next step should be. To simply put it, you will be hitting on the ground. Well, now that you are ready to face your day, you need to be passionate. It is best to be passionate about things. If you do, you will find it easier to stay motivated in doing things. But, what if you can't stand with the task? You'd absolutely do anything just to avoid or put it off. Well, here is the thing to remember: losers only focus themselves on pleasurable things, while winners always focus on the pleasurable outcomes. It is definitely essential that you focus on the long-term results rather than on the short-term. This may sound so obvious and simple, yet this is the reality to most people. They focus more on the task and not on the result it can create. But what if things aren't only entertaining, but unsuccessful too? You need to bounce back, staying on track. Though things don't work out the way you want it to be, you don't have to lose hope. All you need to do is to bounce back and stay motivated and on track with your life. It is essential to teach yourself that even if things are tough, you should never give up. As you stay on trail, then you will be fine. And even though it may turn out not as what you've planned it to be, there's always a second chance, a chance from trying. Chapter 10. Making resolutions for managing moods. Every January, It seems that people are joining together just to do one thing, to make their New Year's resolution. However, making resolutions is a lot easier than keeping them. Resolutions actually need a change in your behavior and attitude. They need you to forget the old and welcome the new. This is of the reasons why most resolutions are forgotten by the next months. So, is a resolution impossible for you to keep? Well, here are few things to consider. First, it is definitely something that all people have. But it is just like muscles. You need to constantly flex and stretch it. Use willpower to help you get through hard situations. Know that you're actually capable of doing amazing things. Stretch those muscles and discover where it can get you. Resolutions need to be challenging as long as you're up to the tasks. Second, know that change is quite hard to achieve. So, if you really want to change something, take your time, don't force yourself too hard. Third, you should always consider yourself in a great mood, for it helps you in keeping your resolutions. When you are in a sour mood, you might sabotage your goals with a destructive behavior. So, why not do things that will make you laugh or spend some time with the people you love or enjoy? Finally, avoid creating resolutions that you've to be 100% perfect in. No one's perfect, you know. When you're trying something new, it's especially hard for you to stay perfect in it. So, give yourself a break. Try to do your goal 8% at a time.